Hello and welcome to another Reggies Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today we're reviewing this fella. So it's from Holland, Bavaria, and it's their premium beer, but it's a lager, as we all know. 4.3% made by the Swinkels Family Brewers. Now I never knew that. I had to Google it to find that out. And it says here, a mild pilsner that is easy to drink with a pleasant, slightly bitter aftertaste. Bavaria Premium Lager is a clear, light-coloured beer. Notice the brewed with barley, malt, wheat, natural mineral water and hop. Refreshing, fruity and slightly hop-like with a mild flavour and beautifully balanced. An accessible, pure beer lager. Brewed with the best ingredients and natural mineral water from Bavaria's own spring. 4.3%, serve at 6% Celsius. 6 degrees Celsius rather, not percent. So, first review of the day. Been busy this morning. Sorted out my hot tub. Obviously we've got to do some hot tubbing later. I might do a review in the hot tub one day, then again I can't because of the noise. Wow. What a waft of aroma as soon as you open that bottle. The light malts, a little bit of hop in there. Wow, good aroma. I always tend to find that the aroma, when you open the bottle, is normally the strongest. Obviously you're releasing it to the elements. Oops. So, gold to amber pour, good carbonation and lacing, as you would expect from any lager. Big white head on there. And now the aroma's gone down a little bit. That's not a bad thing, I suppose, but yeah. And obviously, it's already 15 degrees outside. It's so sunny. There's a little wind, which isn't bad. And I should have done it outside, actually, but yeah, need to do sneaky reviews so the wife don't see me, otherwise I get bollockins. That's me being honest. And yeah, I don't know what it is with lager reviews, but lager reviews tend to get more people watching them than beer reviews. I don't understand that. I'd have thought beer reviews would be more popular. Hey ho. Nice little bit of bitterness in the back of it. I'm not getting the fruitiness at the moment that they described, but obviously I've just had a coffee. So, like all beer reviews, and if you're trying to review it yourself, like I am, because you know I'm only just somebody learning how to do beer reviews, talking rubbish and that, but and yeah, you have to get your palate cleansed. Get this round, get rid of that coffee and whatever else is there, and then the full flavour should shine through. And for the first time in weeks, I've mopped my floor. I've got a wooden floor that I got from B&M. But here's the thing, don't ever go for the cheapest wooden floor you can buy, because this floor is absolutely shite. It's it's crap. Yeah, not happy at all with it. Yeah, you can't win, can you? You know, it's just one of those things. I'm just looking at this. I've got a palette thing in front of me that here, you can spin it around a minute. Look at that. Look at my beers. But anyway, yeah, here's an alky. And I've just been looking at it, and this palette here is a good way for me to get shelving on that back wall. Because I could just use a palette as a base, pretty much like I've done here. With a couple of beams, something down, so I can somehow get to the wood on the outside. That's the put some super long screws and screw it in. And I want to make at least 8 foot wide. Have it all so it's all yeah, so it's all, I can put glasses, cans, bottles, and primarily get everything displayed, because it is easier to pick something out for a review if I can actually see it. Because sometimes I miss beers, and sometimes you just want to review a certain beer at a certain time. Hence why the beers in front of me, and ciders, lagers, whatever, these are the ones that get a lot of look. I'm like looking and think, oh, do I want to review that? And I'm like, But anyway, back to this. So, Swinkels Family Brewers. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? You'd think it'd be some mega corporation that would brew in Bavaria. Obviously, I remember Bavaria from my... let me just turn my phone off. I had a phone call a minute ago. Yeah, I remember Bavaria from my days in Sainsbury's, because they're Bavaria normal and they're Bavaria alcohol free. Sure they did. Sure they did. And yeah, the tendency of a lot of these alcohol free ones, they don't taste as nice. Well, there's one or two that really do stick out. I've not had Bavaria alcohol free, and I'm being honest, I don't drink a lot of alcohol free because I don't see the point in a lot of it. But I can understand people that do, because they want the taste of alcohol but not the alcohol. So I have done a few, just not many. So nice, crisp, refreshing, as lagers should be. If a lager's not crisp and refreshing, same as ciders, then there's something wrong. Because primarily with lager, you're not going for the flavour. You're not going to pick out hops and malts and complex flavours. That isn't the way it is. That's just the thing with lagers, unless it's a craft lager where it's, you know, that its sole focus is to deliver that. I've had to fix my shelf unit this morning because it kept wobbling the other day. I thought it's going to fall off with all my beer on, and every can that breaks is you know, it's me there and in my pocket. Especially as off this stuff that I bought, you struggle to get in shops because they just seem to come and go as quick as they do, unless you go direct to breweries. And I wonder if that's the psychology behind a lot of it these days with shops, where they are rotating the stock at such a rate that, I mean, in some ways, if you think about it, it's a good thing, because if you're the owner of Morrison's or whoever, and you're rotating your craft beer range every 6 months, you're giving a lot of different brewers a chance to get themselves known. I mean, I didn't know about half the breweries that I review these days, so in that respect, it's a great thing. So just pour the rest of the glass in. Got the hot tub filling, my wine's brewing. One of these days I'll actually go out and buy an hydrometer. But while ever it's doing the bubbling, I won't touch it until it's not doing the bubbling. And then have a go at it, have a sip, see if it tastes sweet. If it tastes too sweet, then it hasn't fermented. But one of these days I'll go out and get a hydrometer. For my own sakes, really, because Love Brewing did a great, explained how to use a hydrometer. And I mean, I'm good with maths, but I'm lazy at reading. And then I watched that and I thought, that's how you do it. So when I do like my own wine, I need to know. And obviously home brewing, apart from the orange wine, the other wines are fantastic. So if you make your own apple wine, just don't kill the yeast like I did. The cherry and red grape juice wine, absolutely amazing. It's sweet, it's a little bit sparkly, which will appease people who like the Prosecco's. But by God, it's one of the best homebrew wines I've ever tasted. And that's juice wines, not actual kit wines. Kit wines are a different beast altogether, obviously. But anyway, back to this. So, my mouth is fully cleansed as it were now. There's a hint of fruitiness in the taste, and I'm not saying it's a fruit lager by no means, it's not a fruit lager, but there's a hint. Obviously light malts are there, it tastes a lot like a lot of other lagers, but there's just a note of fruitiness. Flies, and you hate this time of the year for flies and wasps. I mean, I like bees, but I don't like them flying in my bloody ass. I had one in the kitchen earlier. I had to run to the window and just open the window so it could get out. I mean, downstairs we'd like to knock out the wall between the kitchen and the dining room, make it into a kitchen diner, get rid of the downstairs toilet. It's funny the work you want to do in a house. I'd love to see my hot water tank go up the loft, or at least into the airing cupboard out the bloody way. In the kitchen it's a pain, absolute pain. Should have done it when we had it put in. Should have told him to put it in the loft, in the airing cupboard rather. It would have been easier for us. So yeah, a bit different to other lagers. It's different to the standard stuff, you know, which is not nice. I suppose it's not fair to call a lot of these standard, because they aren't, but you know which ones I'm on about. And the 4%ers. And this, it's got a different flavour to it. It's maybe it's the water. Because obviously water is a primary thing. If you're using tap water to do beer and they're using mineral water, pure mineral water, well, pure mineral water is going to be different to tap water. It's going to develop a different taste. It's like if you use filtered water to do your home brews like I'm doing here. If you use filtered water, obviously the filtered water takes a lot of the, you know, whatever's in the tap water out of it. Although, why would you have a filter if you didn't need to? We've got one of these American double fridge freezer things. Cost me a bloody fortune, it did. And obviously you've got the ice at the top. You've got the water. It's old now, but you know, it still does the job. And we've got the filter for that. Although I ain't changed the filter in about 5 years, so I don't think that filter's much cop really. But hey, can't win them all, can you? Water tastes just as good though. So I do get the note. There's a faint note of fruitiness, a faint note. There's definitely a little bit of hop there, but it's mainly light malts, typical lagery flavour to it. But it's the water that's making it is obviously giving it a different taste. Quite a nice taste as well. So as you can see, golden amber pour, white head, good carbonation and lacing. And like I said, on the nose, it was really strong when I opened the bottle. Strong malt with a bit of hop. And I've just explained about the taste. But the main thing is it a good lager? And yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's very different to some of the other lagers out there. And if you're stuck on one type of lager, give these other lagers a twirl. You know, the mainstream lagers in the UK, you go to some in the supermarkets, you'll see there's mainstream lagers. You don't see Bavaria in a crate normally. You just see a bottle form, or you might see canned. But the stuff that's in the crates, get onto these lagers, because you know you might be trying something that's very different to what you've already had, but yet still a decent lager. And I've just chopped it down the wrong hole. But anyway, so a Bavaria lager beer. Well, I know it says premium beer on the front, but it's a bloody lager. And it actually says it's a Pilsner, if you look on the website. But anyway, yeah, lager, Pilsner, same thing, it's a lager. Out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. I thought that was a really nice, very different beast to some of the other lagers out there. Got elements that they ain't got, and I'm sure it's the mineral water that makes it. It's, you know, it's the main ingredient, isn't it? Water, and it's pretty decent tasting. Out of 5. I've just said 4.3, didn't I? Yeah, 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, very nice. And if I was going to have this versus a lot of other lagers out there, this would win. Very decent. And at the end of the day, it's all about taste and what it looks like, and it ticks boxes. Oh, nice to put the glass on the table without the table starting to wobble like it's going to break. Jolly good. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Stay safe. Cheers.